Where are you, piece of paper? Sure there's another note or journal here somewhere I've got to find. Oh, maybe. Hey! We've been given a chance to redeem ourselves after one of our own failed Corypheus at Redcliffe. The dwarven relics in the tombs are instructions on recreating the masterpieces of one of their finest paragons. They are to be excavated, replicated, and brought back for study. The Elder One is generous to let us prove our worth. We cannot disappoint him. Do not spare the slaves. Speed is crucial to our success. Let us set an example to the rest of the Venatori, mages and commoners both, with our obedience to the Elder One's will. That's it? They're not going to talk about that at all? Alright. Cool. I think those are... There might have been a cave there I didn't do. I can't tell which caves I did and didn't do. I think there's two I haven't done. I feel pretty accomplished here. Skyhold. Alright, so as far as I'm concerned, at this point we got the final bit of the story and then the Trespasser DLC. So I'm going to go clear out the baggy waggies. Visit the table. And then start the next bit of the story. I believe there's a dragon there too.
Inquisitor.
Well, if there is, he was hiding from me. Probably has crap loot anyway. Coward. Storage and this always takes so long. Reminds me, did you guys hear about that thing in Diablo 4 where the people were like, why can't we have more storage? And they were like, oh, well, it's because when you get near a player, your system has to load them and all the stuff in their storage. And people are like, what? Why? And then, you know, Last Epoch came out. Last Epoch's like, yeah, you can have as many stash tabs as you want. It's just... Like, Diablo, why? Why did you do that? One Inquisition perk. Think you should also have a war table mission that makes the merchant sell things, but as far as I know, there's a good chance DSU goes better than schematics. Yeah, I think I've seen those. Gain a combat point. Sterling reputation. Elite clientele. Not really much I care about. I guess more XP gain. Alright. Let's make sure our table people are busy before we go. Too grizzly to bear. Apparently the sight of Storvacker marching with Inquisition soldiers made quite an impression, and she was an admirable combatant when helping them fight off a wyvern. We've had success brokering an exchange. Some of the Avar scouts will join ours in the mountains, and we will send their holds certain goods imported from Orlais. She is an unusual addition to the Inquisition, even by our standards, but I'm pleased to report Storvacker has proven worthwhile after all. Inquisitor, thank you for convincing the villagers of Red Crossing to acquiesce. I understand that they were reluctant, but perhaps the sign of shared mourning will lead to a new healing and growth. Please accept these gifts. May they aid your Inquisition in its quest. Chromatic Greatsword. Find source of darkspawn attacks. Sister Liliana's advice was excellent. Her scouts located a mining operation Marquis Bouffon had started in secret, which must have freed the darkspawn from beneath the earth. When discovered, the Marquis sent mercenaries to attack, but the Grey Wardens were well prepared and easily cut down all resistance. Marquis Bouffon has fled into the Gamordan Peaks. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale remains high and their loyalty to the Inquisition is undisputed. Okay. Pursue Marquis Bouffon. With her treachery revealed, Marquis Bouffon, Marquis Efiloki Bouffon has fled into the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we have had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing Marquis Bouffon if we have the means to do so. Let the Grey Wardens handle it, sure.
To work?
I think I've got everything on this side done other than gather resources. Okay. Revenge of the Merchants Guild. An unsent letter from Varric waits in the war room addressed to Jarek Dace, Denerim Merchants Guild. Jarek! I need a key to the Merchants Guild cipher from 1 month ago, and you still have payments left on the loan House Tethras gave you for your rescue mission to Amgarok. So I think we can make a deal. I get the cipher, and your debt disappears like financial magic. Nightingale, since I know you'll open this and read it before it gets sent, don't bother to keep a copy. The guild exchanges their codes every month because dwarves are naturally paranoid. Send a letter to Denerim. Getting this cipher will help Liliana find the killer.
Let us begin.
I just have to hit yes, send mail. That's the whole mission at the table. Offer from the Crows. A letter delivered to Skyhold. Its sender claims to be a member of the Crows in an infamous guild of assassins. We encountered your agents in Hercynia. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo due to... well, let's just say it's a personal matter. Of course, I imagine your motivations have more to do with the man's Tevinter friends. You know the Venatori, we know Enzo. Why compete for the man? Lend us your knowledge and the job will be done far more quickly. You eliminate an enemy, our employer removes a political rival, and we get paid. A happy ending for all involved. Liliana says cooperating with the Crows works to our advantage. They have more knowledge of Enzo, and we gain contact should we need their assistance in the future.
Let's see what we have.
We just flat out hired assassins, chat. Okay, chat. I am ready. There's a few minor quests and things we haven't done, but I feel ready. With his forces routed, now's the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning! This starts the end of the game. Confirm. I got about 20 minutes.
Did you
So I'll have to
find
save
what
it.
you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
I'm eager to try.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Are they coming to us?
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Everyone's like, I don't know.
We have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
Just as Corypheus expects, I suppose.
What do you mean we must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds? We did that months ago. I wonder if I missed the quest to make Cassandra or Liliana the Pope. Because, like, I feel like I started that, and then I never really saw how to continue that one. I wonder if that's still ahead of me or if it's behind me. Vivien's that Vivian?
Where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish.
Oh, dang. I was like, oh, nice. He survived the getting thrown into the rock. And then, oh, Cass is there.
I knew you would come. It ends here, Corypheus. And so it
Oh, what? Bro, if you can lift that many tons of rock, why didn't you just telekinetically squish me? I think I could use your powers better than you can.
You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood. You're not proving anything by talking.
Now kiss. Into the camera. Ooh. Is that shapeshifting Morrigan?
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
And you are gonna get these bees!
You dare to touch an avatar of divinity?
Bro, I don't want to touch you. You were getting your hopes up.
Look at you, wearing slave markings on your face with pride. You are nothing.
Are you insulting my character creation?
I will not stand for this outrage.
Bees! Wait, Varric's dead. What? Night Enchanter power! Where'd he go? Apparently they know where to go. I'll follow them. Varric, leave me.
Enough! I will destroy you where you stand.
More bees! Oh, he didn't like that. The bees had started a cutscene. Oh, wow, she's spitting up blood. What does the other guy look like? Where's the other dragon? Boy, I have killed 10 of you and you are already crippled. You are going to be an easy 11. Let me introduce you to Bees Nuts! I give you permission to stop holding back, Sarah. 1,000 cuts. The game just bugged out. It's like, that's too much damage. I don't know what's happening right now. It's his Horcrux.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
Skies don't boil, that's not how physics work. Liliana is ready to report in. Oh, Corypheus, hold on, I gotta go to my mission table. Is Morgan here somewhere? I guess not. Dude, he could literally win just by deleting the stairs. And then I couldn't reach him.
Grant me power to finish this last rite.
Ooh, potions.
The breach is getting bigger! And then the fate swallows the world, right?
Yoink! Cass pulled him in. What was that? Did I just see someone hit Corypheus for 44,000? Alright, I was going to tell Varric to use his big move, but this guy's getting deleted right now. I still haven't used Varric's power.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages.
And I am not impressed.
Ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
I pulled the orb out of his hand and it clocked him in the jaw on the way past. I cast Yoink. Oh shoot, upgrades people, upgrades. Is his jaw broken? It looked like it.
You wanted it in the fade.
Wait, didn't you just give him exactly what he wanted? He's been trying to go into the Fade this whole time. Wait, did he just leave the godly tennis ball on the ground? Hi, Shugo. Solus? Dude, it's... Oh man, dude, that orb is so big compared to him.
The orb. Corypheus is dead. That's the important thing.
Yet so much has been lost.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Yes, the cheese protected me. Morgan is like, yo, I am messed up.
Victorious, I see. What a novel result.
And you survive. Thank the Maker.
And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
Well, now all these floating islands are going to crash down. And we are going to die. Now the dawn will come. Oh, I understand that reference. So, literally, for a while they've been saying if Corypheus goes into the Fade in his physical form, he wins. But at the end there, he's like, you want to go into the Fade so bad? And it did look awesome. He opened a rift inside him, and it looked like it just made him, like, collapse like a, you know, black hole. But didn't that also give him exactly what he wanted? I'm confused. Like, I feel like he might have given the bad guy an out. And now we might still be alive. Unless it just ripped him apart. Josephine. Oh.
A moment, my lord.
Good that you didn't lose
Have
Shroud of the
found
Vader
no
Corypheus
trace of
resurrection.
Solus. He has simply vanished.
Solus! He stole the tennis ball.
If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
It's odd that he would just leave without a word.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
While you can. Retire to your quarters. Oh, I could talk to people here.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Corypheus is definitely gone. I was there.
You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Our soldiers put their trust in you, Cullen. I appreciate everything you've done.
It's been an honor, truly. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Help stop an ancient Magister Darkspawn. Not every Warden recruit gets to say that. Thanks to you, I do.
After impersonating one of their own,
You'll need that clout to win over the Wardens.
I'm glad you're still willing to tell it to me straight. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
The soldiers putting in their 2 weeks notice the second you killed him? I mean, it's honestly not a stretch to be like, okay, we've done what the Inquisition was made for, we should disband it now, you know? It's kind of like, what's that thing where countries are like, you know, governments will be like, oh, we need wartime powers, and then the war's over, and then they're like, we don't want to give it back. Like, it's not a stretch to say that the Inquisition should disband now, but if they could do good things, that's not terrible.
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
Unless they have you take the joining and you die.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. That's the working title.
Maybe you should keep working.
I'll leave the title for last. Naming things is always the worst. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
Curly is Cullen. They played Wicked Grace a while back, and Cullen lost all of his money and his clothes to Josephine and had to run out naked. Oh, I didn't notice the mosaic. So the mosaics, that's the pieces I have found so far. All right, chat. I have an appointment today, so I do have to cut it a bit short. I am going to save it here. We will finish with the, I guess call this the epilogue, and then we'll be starting the new DLC next time. And depending on the length of it, it is possible that our next session might finish Inquisition as far as I'm concerned. We'll see. But we'll pick it up here next time.